Good morning. How are y'all doing today? I've been sitting out at this car waiting for uh, my man for about an hour now. But I wanted to talk. How are y'all doing? Welcome to my channel. Like and subscribe. I haven't done a video in God knows when. I am late for work, so I'm gonna be just shitty today. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this week, these 2 past weeks. March was heavy. I'm a March baby. And thank you for the birthday wishes. Actually, it's March 27th. I'm in my 40s, and that's all I'm going to say about that. But I wanted to talk about it because I'm so tired of this. I don't even want to say it. Like, I'm so tired of this story. Everybody just, I mean, damn. I guess because I'm from the hood. I've seen people get slapped before. It ain't no big deal to me. But to everybody else, it's a big deal. And then the internet likes to use these little trigger words, and they like to use an argument that doesn't fit the argument. Like, it says, oh, he, shout out, you know what, shout out to Will Smith, because I never had a problem with Will Smith. And in fact, I don't really like when people talk about Will Smith. He's a good black man and made one mistake. And technically, you know, it all he did was, when old boy was talking mess, you know, all he did was like a city girl. He said, oh, it's on site. I don't have time for waiting and dispersing and it's on site. Oh, we can't be like that. All that respectable politics y'all have about, oh, you don't supposed to be doing that and this. Let me tell you something. A lot of these, especially black men, because some of them feel guilty, because they have been around the boys harassing black women. They don't say anything. It's okay to disrespect a black woman. That's how it goes. It's okay for you to disrespect a woman. This is the mentality of the streets out here, especially in black areas. I hate when people say urban, but when black areas, they feel like it's okay. My boyfriend was just saying this. He just went down to another city, which is predominantly white, right? And they promote family, being married, having a home, wealth, family wealth. All our communities around us that's not black celebrates being married, being committed to one another, being in a family structure. On the other hand, us as a community, and I'm in Atlanta, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all promote disrespecting black women, strip clubs, and having multiple women. And that's okay. I mean, do you. And it's a lot of you men out here who do this. Y'all have multiple homes. I ain't judging you. Do you. But if a black man decides to protect his wife and you're looking down on him for that, but he don't have multiple babies everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he don't have that. I have 25 babies and never took care of one of them. And now y'all upset because he decided to protect his wife. And there has been a history of Chris Rock talking about his family. And for anybody who knows, I noticed this. Like, they was like, he was laughing at first. No, that probably was a nervous laugh because he knew what he was going to do and he was tired. I've known people like this. I've been in dramas like this where if you see like a girl and she's been going off and she starts tearing up, or a person who starts, any male or female, if they just start tearing up after if they get into an argument with you, stay the fuck away from them because they're going to beat you up. Because now they're tired and they upset. Now they about to smack you. Just like Chris Rock got smacked. And he didn't press charges because all these years he's made them their target. And he done made everybody target. Okay, that's fine. But when you are a comedian, like Mike Epps said, like if you're a comedian, you need to know that you're going to have to protect yourself. Now, would he have done that to Mike Epps? That's the real question. Probably not. But what I'm saying is, and then they say, oh, he wouldn't have did that at a white, and you couldn't say that because he did that shit in a white establishment. And I respect Will Smith gangster. The coons was like, why y'all gonna do that there? Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck where I'm at. If you got your ass whooping coming from me, I'm going to do it there. Even though I would thought about it because I didn't want to go to jail. But at the same time, like, I kind of respect it. It's gangster. He didn't give a fuck where he was at. He was going to smack your ass. Now, that's not hypocritical to me. At the same time, could he figured out another way? He probably was tired. Everybody has to look at the whole sides. And I can see it that way. That's why he resonated from the Oscars. I don't look at the Oscars because they don't want to see me. They don't want to see my people there. So I don't look at it. But when I heard about the slap, I went to the social media and found it. But I did look at it when I was at work because I wanted to see Will Smith win his Oscar. But at the same time, like, I'm like, they don't like me there. I don't want to be there with them. Black people love to be somewhere nobody wants them there. Like, I'm really starting to be like, if you don't want me there, I don't need to be there. But at the same time, I get where they are coming from. But I have to get off of here, y'all, because I'm running late for work. And I just want to say to the people who keep putting these respectable policies about, he said he had to protect the black woman, he shouldn't have just went up there. That is black man guilt. And I get it. You're supposed to feel guilty. And y'all need to figure out how to resolve your guilt. Ladies, if you're wondering why they talking crazy, they are feeling guilty about the things they have done. There's black men right now have stood there and watched black women get respected, and never said anything. So they feeling guilty about that. I think we as black people need to stop making our own black people feel a certain way about certain things. And that is, I'm not even mad at a black man, because they have been treated unfairly in this society. They have been, even black, people say black women been raped but black people in general during the years of slavery was raped, male or female. So we have to get to a point where we start forgiving each other. I hear a lot of black women say, I'm giving up on men, and I said, not me. I've never had, I don't know. Not me. I'm not giving up on my people. I would never give up on my people. Like, I've heard some people. I've heard some people, and it's okay. Do to each his own, but I don't think that's how you're going to solve our problems. And I think Will and Chris Rock need healing. And I'm hoping he's okay. I know that's probably was embarrassing. At the same time, he has to. I think he understood that he has to take some responsibility in this action too. So I'm praying for both of those brothers. I'm praying that they're okay. I hope they receive healing. I'm hoping that we as a community receive healing. I'm hoping that black people forgive each other for the history of what we've been through in this country, and having a good discussion, because we can't keep saying, well, you did this and you did that and you did that. Okay, we both did some things to each other, but I really think we need to get somewhere where the others ain't looking at us and figure out how we resolve some issues we've had coming from slavery and moving on to the next phase, which is loving each other. Because we still behind, and other entities, even our own Africans that come from other countries, are more unified than black Americans. And that is an issue. Because at the end, we all in it together. But because we have been psychologically given this mentality, because that's how we've been trained. We have been trained to feel like this. We've been trained to have this mentality. It hasn't really come. It was a part of a training, psychologically, matrix us to do the things that we do now. To hold values to the name brands, to clothes, to gold, to this, to that. Now, gold is no problem, but if it doesn't have a share or it's really not. It's not valuable. If you like flossing, that's fine. You got the money for it, that's fine. But don't floss and you're behind on your rent. It's just it's a mentality. And we're going to have to start forgiving each other and then figure out how to get out of that mindset. We got a lot of healing to do. And as long as I'm going to go, y'all. Like and subscribe.